with our tool bit is we are going to finish it off on the 1-inch belt sander. This is going to create a fine finish. It's going to give a little better cut, and it's going to make our tool bit last a little longer as we're cutting. So this table, when you come up, use the guide. Make sure it's set at 7 degrees. The table is facing down 7 degrees, so the grinder is also. So when we come up, it should not take that much long to put a finishing cut on. So I'm going to start with side 1 again. Just going to run my tool back and forth. I'm going to check it periodically. Notice you can see where the belt sander is hit at the shiny area. The part that is bluish, that's from the grinder. We want to establish at least halfway down for the cut from the belt sander. Right. Now I'm going to go from side 1 to side 2. What will happen is you'll start to see a very sharp edge form here when the two meet. Side 1. Now after this is established on the belt sander and you set it up on your lathe, if it ever gets dull or chipped or bent, you can come back and just touch it up quickly on the belt sander. You're getting a sharp point all the way down. Now side 3 is a little trickier. You're going to have to almost hold it up, start at the back side, and roll into the hook. Remember, we want that hook to curve up towards the cutting point. This is the most difficult part. Now we start to see where we're getting a little of that cut on side 3, starting to see a little bit of shiny. We're going to keep going until this whole portion has been touched by the belt sander. It's at 7 degrees. Now, the last thing we have to do, a sharp point will not cut smooth. So we need to do what's called breaking the point. We're going to shave about 5 to 10 thousandths off. All we're going to do is hold this lightly in the air, start at the bottom, go down, just nick it. You'll notice I cut just a little. That's called breaking a point. That'll give you a nice smooth cut. The next thing is you have to go center your lathe bit in the lathe and make a cut. It should be a one continuous chip of aluminum.